Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing a no bullshit hack that helped me to shortcut my way to reaching my first $15,000 a month in my online business. Doesn't matter whatever stage you are at right now with your online business. Maybe you are making $10,000 a month, maybe you are creating $5,000 a month, or maybe you have not even closed your first client. You keep on consuming content, courses, and YouTube videos and get information overloaded, right? You just overload your brain with a lot of information. You purchase marketing courses and everything. You certainly want to scale your business, but do not have a definite strategy to do it. I want to share one secret strategy to create a roadmap that will hack your way to create business success in the fastest way possible. So before moving forward, I'm Nihar. Let me introduce myself. I'm a client acquisition strategist and a business growth consultant. Even I was at the same place a few years ago, struggling to close my high ticket clients, okay, and scale my business. That's very important. Getting confused about what should be the most important step that I should take. Unable to set my priorities and create strategies around that, right? I was also getting, confused to a level where I didn't even know what should be my exact next step to take, right? I was also consuming courses after courses and just overloading my brain with endless strategies, but not taking any action at all. This one strategy helped me to scale my business and reach my first $10,000 in the next 3 months. The name of the strategy is Salt Map. Okay. Now, what exactly is a Salt Map? Consider it as a small roadmap to create your shortcut, or maybe shortcut your way to create your business success. We start with understanding your current situation, whatever situation you are at in your business, whatever revenues you are making in a month, and then defining what your desired state should be, what is the first milestone that you want to reach with your business. And then we reverse engineer the whole process and create a step-by-step plan to, shortcut your way to reach that milestone using salt maps. Now, what exactly is a salt map? The full form of salt map is sales, appointments, leads, and traffic. Essentially, we are backtracking the whole process here, right? What we're doing now, the whole purpose behind a salt map is to have more clarity on what you should focus on first. And your first priority should always be getting more sales for your business. So as I said, we essentially focus on backtracking the whole map for our business growth. We start with sales first, right? Now, whatever your milestone could be, just try to create the whole map again according to your milestones here. First, the first step is defining the number of sales that you want to achieve. Let's say you want to create your first $10,000 a month. So for that, you either can create $10,000 a month by having 20 sales at $500, maybe 10 sales at $1,000, or 5 sales at $2,000, or just 2 sales for $5,000, right? Now, whatever stage you are at right now, I would highly recommend you to always go for a higher ticket size, always, okay? For this particular example, I would be considering 5 sales at 2K. The reason behind going for a high ticket, the first reason is closing your high tickets, closing clients at high ticket is, trust me on this, it's as similar as possible to closing clients on a low ticket. Okay, I'm not sure whether I put that correctly or not, but it's very similar. It's the same thing. Okay, you just need to target the right kind of people who need your services and they're ready to buy even at a high ticket. So the difficulty of sales process is exactly the same in both these cases. It's just that when you're charging low ticket, you're targeting lower market segment, or cheaper market segment, let's say. And when you're charging high ticket, you're trying to target the higher or upper level market segment there who are ready to pay you for that particular thing, right? So at the end, the biggest secret to charging high ticket is offer. As you must have already heard it multiple times till now, offer is the king here, right? Now, the second step is appointments. Now, what we're doing here is, as I told you, we are essentially backtracking the whole process. So we want to make 5 sales at $2,000 in order to reach our $10,000 per month, first $10,000 per month. For that, I'm considering 20% conversion rate here. So for 5 high ticket sales, you need 25 nurtured appointments. Okay. Now at this stage, the appointment stage, we have to focus on this term nurtured, right? And we need people who are already pre-sold even before getting them on a call. right? We want to spend time with people who are actually serious about getting the solution, and we don't want to waste our time. And that is why we have to focus on nurturing these prospects first, even before getting on a call. So what we're doing here is we need 25 nurtured appointments, well-nurtured appointments, but we cannot get these appointments directly. So we need 25 people who show up on calls, and that is why we a good ratio is actually getting 30 to 40 appointments in total, and then we can expect at least 25 people out of them would show up, right? For this, you have to focus on a sales process that can get you the highest quality people on call and nurture them even before getting on a call, so they know who exactly you are, what exactly do you offer, and how do you provide that solution, the process essentially that you follow, right? It's very important to talk to the right people who are in the right mindset. Do not waste your time. Now, the third stage is L, which is leads. To get 25 highly nurtured appointments, I'm considering a 10% conversion rate here. And for that, you need 350 to 400 high quality leads, right? Let me rephrase that. In the appointment stage, the keyword that you should focus on is nurture. But on the lead stage, you have to focus on getting qualified leads, okay? Qualifying them. So the lead stage is essentially to qualify the right people here, okay? So you need 350 to 400 high quality leads, right? For that, you have to focus on creating a front end offer, okay? Even if it is a lead form, even if you're running ads and getting the traffic to the lead form, that's also a front end offer, okay? So you can have a free offer or a paid offer. You can sell a front end product for few bucks, I think. Or maybe you can have a lead magnet which can get you highly qualified leads, okay? So a lead magnet could be a free checklist, an info product, or simply a lead form on Facebook, as I told you earlier. We essentially, in our business, we follow a paid form of paid leads acquisition method in our business, because that ensures the highest quality of leads. But it might or might not work for your specific business. It's very important for you to consider what exactly you need to focus on. Do you want to focus on the volume of lead or high volume of lead, or do you want to focus on better quality of leads? Okay, trust me on this. When you try to sell something in the front end in order to get leads, the total number of leads that you're acquiring, the number drops down drastically. So if you can play with that kind of sales process, then only go forward with a paid leads client acquisition method, as we are doing. But if you're just starting your journey out, I would highly recommend you to go with a free lead magnet here. So again, if you want 25 highly nurtured appointments, we have to focus on getting 350 to 400 leads, right? Now, the last step is getting traffic, the T of the whole process, okay? For 300 to 400 qualified leads, I'm considering a 1% conversion rate here, and we have to get whatever we are offering in the front end in front of 40,000 targeted impressions. So targeted or well targeted is the keyword that you need to focus on this stage, right? Creating you can do this by creating highly targeted ads and writing compelling copies or headlines that clearly define your target audiences. You cannot just run very generic ads out there and just expect to get the best quality people. You have to focus on creating an ad which actually defines who you want to target. Okay, you can do that by simply even calling them out directly. Okay. Apart from that, I also want you to understand that paid form of acquiring leads or getting traffic, or let's say media buying in general, it's not the only way to acquire traffic or get traffic. You can also, doesn't matter whatever acquisition channel you use, paid ads, organic content, maybe you're just posting reels or videos on YouTube, okay? That's also a form of channel of getting traffic, right? Maybe you are just outreaching to people. So your whole purpose is to actually reach out to just 40,000 anyhow. That's very important. If you want to reach to $10,000, you have to reach out to 40,000 people. That's your main goal here, okay? And this is essentially how you define a clear path and turn around your whole business using the SALT mapping method that I also used, and I turned around my business as well. Now, whatever options you would be taking after SALT mapping, set them according to their priority in the process and just start executing, just quickly start taking action. The whole purpose behind SALT mapping is to make you understand whatever form of client acquisition process you're using, whatever sales funnel you're using. There's no point of getting confused. Okay, whatever process you are using, by just simply salt mapping the whole process, you would be able to understand what you need to focus on. Okay, whether you are running a webinar funnel, whether you are running an ebook funnel, whether you are just posting videos on Instagram. Okay, you have to make sure that your video gets shown to 40,000 people. If you are just manually outreaching to people, you have to make sure that you reach out to 40,000 people. If you are just sending cold emails, you have to make sure you reach out to send these emails to 40,000 people. If you are running paid ads, you have to make sure that you get 40,000 engagements or impressions, essentially, right? That is how you have to set your priorities here. In order to reach to 40,000 people, let's say you are running paid ads, and let's say your CPM, which is cost to reach 1,000 people, it's around, let's say, how should I put it? Like, let's say it's $10. Okay, so you essentially you just have to put in $400 on ads in order to reach to 40,000 people. Okay, so this is how you have to think about your client acquisition process. And now salt mapping is not everything. It might or might not work. You have to focus on setting the roadmap first and then fixing the potholes. Maybe you are not receiving, let's say, 10% conversions here. Maybe your leads are not getting converted. Maybe you're not receiving 20% conversion here. Maybe you are getting leads, maybe you're getting appointments, but you're not able to close these people on call. There would be multiple loopholes in the process. Okay, and it completely depends on business to business, and it also depends on whatever niche you are operating in, whatever industry you are trying to focus on, what's your offer essentially. It also depends on that as well, but that's the second step. So first of all, lay out your whole salt map, execute on, set your priorities properly. What is the loophole? Identify the loopholes and focus on executing those first, and then focus on closing the feedback loop and just executing again and again. Fix the problems, execute again. Fix the problems, execute again. Okay, that's the only way to go forward. But this is the fastest way. Trust me when I say this. Yeah, so this is all you need. This is exactly what helped me to scale my business to my first $15,000, and I hope it helps you too. Okay. Now, I have gone through the same salt mapping process for hundreds of times again and again for my clients. If you want my help to lay out the whole salt map for your business, just click the link below this video. The link is here as well. It's profitandscale.com. You can just visit this link. Watch this. There's a small video. Just watch that 5-minute video. If you feel this system is for you, that we use in order to scale our clients' businesses as well, if you think that system is for you, just click on the button below that video and book a growth call with us. Okay? Talk to you soon.